Hello class, I'm here trying to help some of you calculate your grades since some of you are having some issues on how to do that. Let's look at the final grades. As you know, they're distributed. This is a classic distribution. 90 and over is an A, 80 and over is a B, blah blah blah. These are percentages. Now, let's imagine you have a class that is worth 100 points. This is to make it really easy, right? 10 lessons, 10 points each for a total of 100 points. Now, in our course, this is probably more complicated because it's like, 1,600 and some points total, and you have 5 lessons. Each lesson has like 320 points plus 30 points from the discussions. You have to add this and that, but the basic calculation is the same, but this is an easy example of 10 lessons, 10 points, total of 100 points. Now, let's say after 7 lessons, you want to know which grade you have. And so these are your grades for the first 7 lessons. It's pretty obvious this student is doing very well. And you're like, well, how many points is that? This is 66 total points. And how many points are possible in 7 lessons? There's 70. So I have a 94. That's an A, right, Professor? Yeah, you are performing at the A level, but you don't have an A in the class. What do you mean? Well, I mean that I'm not going to enter a grade in your final grade. Oh, well, of course, because the class is not over. Exactly. So if you call it quit right now, you will not get an A, you will get a D, because you have 66 points out of 100, which is the worth of the whole class. Yeah, but we have only covered 70. Yeah, sure, but the class is 100 points. I'm not going to enter your final grade based on 70 points. Okay, so because basically what happens is, if you call it quit after lesson 7, you get zeros on your other lessons. So that's a 66, that's a D. But you're like, but I was performing at A level. Sure thing, but you don't have an A in the class. For you to have an A in the class, you need to finish performing at the A level. You need to complete the lessons. So this is happening to a lot of you and understanding this, calculating your grades before lesson 5 is over in your class. I'm talking now about our class. Before the last lesson is over, you have grades for 4 lessons. And you have performed at the A level on all 4 lessons. But it's going to tell you that your final grade is a C. And you're like, how can I have a C in my final grade if I have A's in all my assignments? Because you have zeros in all the other assignments you haven't completed yet. And you're not putting those points in. So yeah, you want to calculate how you're doing. You are performing at the A level. That you can say, but you don't have an A. I cannot enter your final grade in the system as an A until you complete all the assignments. And then you may not get an A. If your other assignments are performed at the F or D level, it may knock down your overall grade to a B. So I hope this clears things out more than makes it more complicated. Do not trust your up-to-speed grade because you still need to add the final grades of the final lesson for you to know what your final grade is. Because as I say, as this example shows, a lot of you will think that with this, you're going to have an A in the class because you got, pretty much almost perfect. Sure thing, but your grade will be a D. If you stop class like that, if you do not complete the remaining lessons, you will get a D. That's why some of you are not understanding what's happening. I hope this clears it out. Do let me know if you have questions. At any rate, wait till the last week when you will see your final points with your final letter grade. And then we can cross that bridge. Then we can discuss it if you don't agree with your points. All right, let me know if you have questions. Bye.